Great. My first job was a Schottenjäger, cutting up dead monsters. Wolfgang! No! No! Titolo, you're gonna pay for this, you bitch!
Why did he go to Africa, Gerda? No, it's okay. I'm just a little anxious. No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.
After arranging for the shipment of Wolfgang's body back to Rittersburg, Gabriel returns to Norlands. He carries with him the Ritter talisman. He has not heard from Grace for over 24 hours, and he could not reach Malia by phone. And although he has some idea of what he is coming home to attempt, he still has no clue where to attempt it. Or does he?
Grace, I'm home. Grace? Oh no. Grace!
There's a note on the desk. The note is from Malia. It says,
Gabriel, I hope you survive long enough to get this. Titolo knows you have the talisman. Your life is worth nothing, my love. I fight to save you, but she controls things far more than I. She has taken Grace. Return the talisman and leave Norlands forever. If you don't, I can't help you. Please, I can't bear to see you die. Please believe me. I love you. Malia.
Who's there? I have the talisman.
Yeah? Good for you. I got a headache.
You! Don't come near me, you're dead!
Huh? Oh, that was you at the tomb? You should have said something.
You mean you weren't dead, you son of a bitch?
Do I look dead? No, wait, don't answer that. I was searching the tomb. When I heard someone coming, I broke the light and got in the drawer. I'm sorry I brained you, but I thought you were one of them.
Christ, you about killed me.
Hey, I said I was sorry. Besides, I owed you one for stealing my badge. If it makes you feel any better, I lost my wallet that day.
Your wallet? Oh, I guess you're right. We are even.
Like I said. Anyway, we shouldn't stand out here and gab. Someone on the street might see us. Let's go in back and talk. Okay, now let's talk.
Mosley looks nervous and tired.
All right, let's talk. What can you tell me about voodoo?
Well, you're the big expert now, not me. This stuff is way beyond anything I was looking into at the beginning of this case.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Well, you and I know who did them, don't we? But we got to prove it to somebody who'll listen.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfall?
Do you know where it is?
I have an idea.
Great. Let's talk about it when we make our plan.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm scared shitless. That's all you need to know.
You know, mostly.
Don't even start with me, Knight. I've been through too much for you lately.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. What should we do about Grace?
Them voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit, but the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell ya. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really started digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city. And most people are scared shitless of them, or they don't know about them at all.
Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
She's not really responsible, though. Because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor, Tetelo.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It will help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their houndfall. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see, and my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago...
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try to catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway. Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I got some things I gotta do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If I only had the tracker from my office.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right. By the way, I found your wallet. And your credit card.
Hey, thanks. You didn't put anything on this, did you?
Who? Me? What was that plan again?
Jeez. You're gonna go locate the headquarters. I'm gonna go get some supplies. You're gonna signal me when you found the headquarters. I'll meet you there. We go inside, find Grace, collect some evidence, and get out of there.
Oh yeah, right. Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the Hound Fort. And be careful.
You too.
Times dated June 28, 1993. The Weather Service is baffled by the series of bizarre storms that rocked the South yesterday. 20 died and close to 100 were injured. The storms only accentuate the bad luck that seems to have gripped the South. The crime rate for the past 3 days has peaked to unprecedented levels, and there has been 50 reports of food poisoning in Narlands alone. In other words, keep your heads down, folks, and pray that August will return us to sanity. Warily, Gabriel reads his horoscope for the day. Gird thyself with mercy, arm thyself with righteousness. The final hour awaits.
There's a school teacher somewhere who's damn confused. Good coffee.
The confessional is empty, and there doesn't seem to be a priest behind the window right now. There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
Something about this knothole looks familiar. It's moving. I knew it. Ride's over.
A padded bench provides a soft place for supplicating knees. Gabriel puts the snake rod under the bench for Mosley.
All right, Mosley. There's your signal. I think I've got everything I need. Might as well see it through.
The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
Express elevator to hell.
That piece of art on the wall looks like something the Gettys had transplanted from Africa. The elevator opens out onto a small lobby-like room. Pedestals display the smaller pieces in the collection. This sign has 6 snakes on it. This sign has 7 snakes on it.
This looks like a supply room. No accounting for voodoo fashion, but it'll get the job done. These robes will make good disguises. No accounting for voodoo fashion, but it'll get the job done. I think I'll take this wolf mask for me. And this boar mask seems appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it. I'll keep the masks and robes together.
This sign has 8 snakes on it. It's locked. A bathroom is provided for the guest, it seems.
No thanks. I went before I left.
The Hound 4 is decorated with priceless African art. A rather sterile-looking bed is the main feature of this room.
Looks comfy. If I lay down in here, I may never get up.
This sign has 10 snakes on it.
Christ, it stinks in here.
A tree in the middle of the room provides accommodations for a huge python. This snake is quite a bit larger than the one they use in the rituals. Perhaps he's more of a tribal mascot. He's obviously too large for one person to handle.
You could probably swallow one of those goats whole, couldn't you?
The snake does not reply. Animal cages of various kinds occupy a small room. So this is where they keep the animals they use in their rituals. Animal cages of various kinds occupy a small room. So this is where they keep the animals they use in their rituals. The small cages contain tarantulas and rats. Gabriel would love to release the animals, but animals running through the halls would probably alert somebody's attention. The goats look unconcerned. At least they have no idea what's in store for them. This sign has 11 snakes on it. It's locked. A rather sterile-looking bed is the main feature of this room.
Looks comfy.
The Hound 4 is decorated with priceless African art. It's locked. The room smells of Malia's perfume. Someone's coming.
Tetelo, come to me. Your daughter requests an audience.
What is it you seek, child?
Tetelo, I beg you again, for my sake, spare Gabriel's life.
Do not protect or mourn that one. He will only betray you.
Gabriel would never betray me.
He will, as Gunther betrayed me. Blinded by the light, he will despise your daughters.
No, I don't believe that. You were betrayed, but Gabriel is different. I cannot serve you any longer. Choose another. I cannot go on.
So you say, because you are drawn to the light. What you do not know is that the light will never have you. You only corrupt it when you draw near.
I don't believe you. This way, this life is too painful. I must be free of it.
You can never be free. You will see, my daughter. What I have told you is true. You will see.
Wait! I won't go through with it! I won't!
Behind the screen is a small voodoo shrine. Hanging above the small altar is a copy of the Getty Veve.
Pito Murray Passeum Cree. Better to die than run away. Helana me nu deja.
Dr. John is deeply enmeshed in spiritual communion with the Loire. He's dressed as his bird of prey totem, just like he was at the bayou.
This land is already in our hands. Mid.
A portrait of a beautiful, intelligent-looking woman is on the wall. She reminds Gabriel of Malia. Her mother, perhaps? The whiteboard contains what looks like calculus equations.
Who knows what these guys are into?
Although Gabriel is no computer expert, those look like high-priced models to him. No expense has been spared in the cartel headquarters.
The Nolan's underworld is probably run from these desks.
The desks are locked. Gabriel's no techie. He wouldn't even know how to open that computer. Gabriel looks at the inbox and sees a black record book. The book looks like an accountant's record book. The cover is printed with the words Getty Tribe. The Getty Tribe record book contains the names and rotted drum codes for tribal members. This record book might be the kind of thing Mosley wanted for the FBI. A painting of a shadowy figure is on the wall. One of the Loire, maybe? This must be one of the business offices of the Getty cartel. The desks are locked. A short hallway leads from the outer ring of the Hound Fort to the inner circle. These panels seem to tell a story.
Heck of a family album.
Tetelo holding up the talisman. A ship sailing. Slaves rising up and killing their owners. Haiti, probably. Looks like Tetelo's people arriving in Narlands. They accumulate great power through voodoo. The Hound Fort is built under Jackson Square. This table has a trough on top, just like the Snake Mound stone table. Gabriel shivers, remembering what that trough is for. The Getty Hound Fort Potomatan. A pit for fire.
I wonder if that takes gas or propane.
Rada drums, like those used by the Getty relayers around the quarter.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'm no musician.
A door opens in the distance. A plastic card on a chain hangs on the wall.
Got it!
The skulls of several large predators make up the altar. Gabriel can pick out an elephant, a bull, and a gorilla beneath the enormous black wings above. A door opens and shuts in the distance. Dr. John must have returned to his room. It's locked.
How come the bad guys make all the money?
Stacks of bills are bound and pressed into neat piles.
I know it's dirty money, but it's for a good cause. Me. I hate to say it, but I can't carry anymore. Ah, well, $1 million or so ought to hold me.
This sign has 11 snakes on it. Underneath the surgical lamps is a gurney with a body on it.
No one I know.
A stainless steel bucket is on the floor. Its contents are better left unsaid. The bucket is really better off left alone. Really. Tools of the trade, it seems.
These guys have got to be stopped.
More corpses are stored in wall compartments. It looks like a deep freeze in there. Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop. Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
I hope those are rubber masks.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop. Human hearts. So that's what they do to them. But why?
Maybe I shouldn't even ask. They're used for some powerful gree-gree, no doubt. Or maybe that's what Tetelo has for lunch.
It's too late to do anything for that guy now.
I hope I'm not lying beside you soon, bud.
This sign has 8 snakes on it.
Grace! Oh, I found her.
The sounds of Rada drums echoes through the Houndfor. The ritual must be about to begin.
Mostly! You made it!
Thank God. I thought I saw you ducking in here. Those goddamn drums started as soon as I got off that elevator thing, and I heard voices from above. I have the feeling the masked voodooese are about to invade.
I found Grace.
I see that. Check her out, then you and I need to find a way to blend into the woodwork, bud.
Grace is still lying on the bed. She may be unconscious, or worse.
Grace, wake up. Talk to me.
Grace does not respond.
This talisman is supposed to have some sort of power. Grace, wake up. Grace!
What? What's going on? Gabriel, Mosley, where are we? What's going on?
We're in the Getty Cartel Houndfall, Grace. A ritual is about to begin, and I'm afraid you're the main course.
Is that what those drums are? I heard them in my sleep. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah, makes you want to dance, don't they?
Be serious. What are we gonna do now?
Right. Let's make a plan. What do you want us to do, Gabriel?
You're asking me?
Oh God, we're in trouble.
Well, I realize that I'm the professional, but you do know more about what we're up against here.
Okay. Grace. They expect you to be unconscious, so you better fake it. That should put you in a good position when it's time. Mosley, you and I'll be with the other ritualists. As for the ritual itself, I'd say Tetalo's our worst problem. I remember from the bayou that she didn't show up until Dr. John blew that drug on Malia's face. If I can prevent him from doing that, we can keep Tetalo out of it, I think.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Uh-huh. What if Tetalo does show up?
Let's just worry about making sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, so you're gonna prevent this spirit thing from showing up. Fine. I'll take care of the big guy, Dr. John, when the time comes.
And I can handle Malia herself. As long as she is Malia.
Well, keep an eye on her for her own good. But don't hurt her.
Who, me?
We'll wait for your signal then.
Fine, but you guys aren't gonna get far looking like that.
Him. It's a disguise.
Gee, a boar. How thoughtful. And what are you, pray tell?
A wolf.
A wolf. How appropriate.
You goddamn wiener.
Someone's coming. Grace, get down.
What are you doing here?
Thought this room was empty.
Go to the circle now.
You said...
Shh, yeah, I know.
Great, now what?
I don't know.
If he touches her... Shh. Do something, quick!
Tetalo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
What? It's the witch hunter! Get out! All of you!
Tetalo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
You can't stop me! Watch your friend die!
Uh-oh. The talisman seems to have little effect at protecting Grace from this distance.
Get her, Dr. John! Kill her! We must have the sacrifice! You have killed my chosen one, witch hunter! For that, you shall pay! But first, these intruders shall die! Give me the talisman, witch hunter, or your friends will die horribly right now.
Sure, Tetelo. You want the talisman? Here, catch! Go on, get Grace out of here. The talisman will protect you.
What about...
Just go!
You are unarmed now, witch hunter. Approach me and kneel.
Malia, are you there?
She's too powerful.
No! Stop!
Oh, shit.
Go ahead! Destroy her! Destroy me! You are truly your father's son, witch hunter!
I've got you, Malia.
No, you will betray her, witch hunter!
I won't let you kill her!
Gabriel, you didn't betray me.
I've got you.
It's no good. It has to end with me.
No, don't let go. Damn it, don't you let go!
Goodbye, my love.
No! I think it's over now.
I'm sorry about Malia. I know you cared for her. You've changed, you know?
Have I?
Yeah. So are you gonna do it? Be Schottenjäger?
I'm going to try. Don't worry, though. You'll be back in school, safe and sound.
I don't have to go back. There's a lot to learn right here. A spiritual path can be more important than a path of the mind, you know?
Well, you're welcome to stay, Gracie, just as long as you don't expect me to know what I'm doing.
This is a historical moment, isn't it? 300 years ago, the Ritter talisman was stolen by Tetelo. She used it to draw her family to power while your family withered. Now she's gone and your family's restarting. It almost makes you wonder if it wasn't supposed to happen that way. You know, good coming from evil.
You think too much.
But really, I think the most tragic thing was all those generations of young women, like Malia, trapped by this large, overriding personality, forced into a life of horror.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of living with you, Grace.
You know when I said you'd changed?
Yeah?
I was wrong.
Are you sorry?
Nah.